we're gonna watch funny video and talk about it. This video is called "This Is Why Dead by Daylight Is Dying" by Daniel Sama. I'll link it after we're done reacting to the video. I'm apparently in the video. We're gonna react to it and see what I agree with and what I disagree with. Now you die.
Stop! I'm doing something!
What's going on, guys? Hope you're all doing well today.
Thank you for the subscription, Alexander Thomas. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
I'm gonna rant about DBD. I've played this game for a while now, you know, as you've seen from the streams and videos. This game, in my opinion, has one of the worst communities and out-of-touch devs. I only say this because, personally, this game is really good at pushing you away or making you not want to play the fucking thing.
Yeah, and the new thing I wanted to rant about, sorry if I keep stopping, but we're reacting, okay? We're reacting. The thing is, the new thing is, and there's a video I'm coming out with very, very, very soon. The script is done for it about subtle cheaters, and a lot of things link into that, like perks, the amount of perks. So it's just like you're racking. If you guys played more than, like, I don't know, 100 hours, you guys probably had the same experience as me, where you'll go through a game and you feel like, hey, something's fishy. So you're kind of like, if you do stream it or record it, you're looking back and you're like trying to figure out. Oddstarve has done it. I'm gonna include that because he has a video where it's called like cheating or just weird perks, and that kind of goes in with the whole subtle cheater thing. Like, you never truly know because there's so many like endurance perks, and there's a lot of med kits, or there's a lot of items with crazy parts to them that give them some sort of crazy buff, whether that be med kits, toolboxes, and you have to do this like mental list every game for the most part. And if something feels off, like your internal like timer, it's just like it makes you question everything because there's so many damn perks. You know,
I'll be going off 3 key points. You know, the game / gameplay, the community, and the fucking devs. I decided these 3 because they are, in my opinion, the biggest problems with the game. Let's get started with the first point, and that being the core gameplay, which is cat and mouse based. So the game is fine unless you're playing killer.
The concept is super easy, and I was talking about this yesterday. The concept of DBD is super easy, but once you add like a whole ton of shit that makes you feel like, what the hell am I doing? And it makes you have the mental capacity, the same mental capacity as doing brain surgery. It's like, at that point, what are we doing here? I feel like it's not that fun at that point. I love this game, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot.
And I'm not saying killers themselves can't be or haven't been toxic in the past, but
I was toxic.
Play killer and I've ran into a lot of survivor mains, so that's why I'm focused on them. And the killer rule is pretty much a coin flip for what type of matches you'll get. You either get some gen rushers, maybe some meta users, more often than not, bitching and complaining / map offer bringing survivors.
Yeah, literally 2 games ago. 2 games ago. They do stupid shit. Even the newest video, which thank you guys for the support on it, where they'll swarm in like flies, do stupid shit, and then cry about it. Like, they'll bring all this shit and all this shit to fuck with me and then cry. It's like, you had a plan and it failed. I'm sorry that it failed, but that's not my problem. I'm trying to win. What is she doing? Okay, thank you. You're dumb as hell. You really want this gen, don't you? Let's go.
I never play like that as killer.
Any bot can get a 4K in this game.
Ever. And I have adept in every killer because I'm a killer main, lol. Shouldn't be proud of that at all.
Get better, you lost, you got looped the whole game.
Or if you're lucky, you'll get some decent, cool, non-meta using, nice even when someone's being a dick, survivors.
Last game, they were really chill. They said GG's at the end of the game, and I mean, they were bringing flashlight shit and whatever to fuck with me, but we all realize at the end of the day, it's just a game.
And I'm going to be completely honest, one of my many gameplay complaints is that none of it is really skill-based at all.
No,
it's actually all perk-based. And when I say perk-based, I mean that shit.
Yeah.
Especially with second chance perks like finesse.
And it goes for killers too. It definitely goes for killers too. I mean, like Noed has a reason. There's a reason why Noed, like, people hate it so much. It's not as bullshit, in my opinion, as like a lot of those other Survivor perks, but for sure, I've gotten a lot of end game wins with just Noed only and no other perk. So it does go both ways, but it would seem like they just keep on adding more and more and more Survivor endurance perks, which, I mean, hey, do your thing, but at the same time, people are going to complain about it and, you know, be like, hey, this is kind of shitty.
Shoulder the burden, hope, made for this, off the record, because God forbid you don't have a second chance. And adrenaline, lithe, and in my opinion, the most annoying fucking perk because you can't counter them, flashbangs.
And Dead Hard. Did you say Dead Hard? Yeah, Dead Hard is still a problem. Still, in my opinion.
Used to be able to counter him with Franklin's.
Nothing wrong with Noah. It's only second chance perk killers have, unless you want to consider No Way Out and Blood War in that category, but those are situational. Yeah, for sure. I'm just saying, like, to play devil's advocate, Noah can be bullshit at times, but then again, like, you kind of, like, just break the damn totem. The fact that it's... I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah, I'm just playing devil's advocate.
But for some reason they took that away, so I guess fuck me, right?
Yeah, I don't know if the flashbang sound is still like a problem or not, because like a couple weeks ago you couldn't even hear when they would drop flashbangs. I think they fixed it. I think they did. Finally. I saw her do it, but the noise is still bugged. The noise is still bugged. If I did not see her throw that down, I wouldn't have looked up. The noise is still broken. Great.
That I cannot fucking stand is the fact that some of these maps are so fucking huge.
Yeah.
It makes it a slog to go back
like
and
Blackwater
forth.
Swamp as Alien is impossible.
And eventually you just get gen rushed and get fucked. Now, on to point 2.
Like, I see these frustrations. Like, I definitely see these. It's crazy because this is like, once you play killer for a long time, it's just like, oh god, you just see these things.
The community. By motherfucking god. I cannot stand the Dead by Daylight community.
Yeah, I always say this. I fuck with you guys, but I cannot fucking stand the general DVD community. They... what a frame to pause on, by the way. But I cannot stand them. They are so fucking entitled. Oh, you deserve to get death threats because you did X, Y, and Z in a video game. Like, I can't stand it. Or they'll call you ableist because you want the game to stay scary. Like, literally. I gotta stop saying literally. If you fully don't understand Twitter and how crazy it gets, I have a video where people over there say that a killer teabagging is the same as sexual assault.
Nah, humping is so funny to do though, lol, and even as a survivor I always laugh when the killer humps me, lol.
Okay, cool, you support sexual assault, have a good day.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
DBD after trying to cater towards every phobia in existence.
After reading responses, I get you meant this as satire / a joke. It definitely doesn't come off as it though, and comes off as entitled and ableist. Instead, what people think the DBD community wants when they ask for accessibility changes may have done better, love.
But, and I do mean big ol' saggy butt, there are diamonds in this otherwise mounds of shit and piss that they call community. These guys are the most relatable, in my opinion, the realest people if you ever, for some odd reason or another, decide to play DBD. We got Reaper Games.
Thank you. Thank you. You guys are too kind. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Alright, let's resume.
TURJ. Quite.
He actually commented on a video. He subscribed to me. That's pretty awesome because I've been watching him like way before I was doing like DVD content. So that's really
Kills
cool.
And King Wolf, mainly due to them being no nonsense DVD YouTubers, which means they aren't fog whispers, meaning they don't suck up to the devs and aren't afraid to point out the annoying, buggy, unbalanced, and more often than not, broken things about this bullshit fucking game.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to things like Survivor versus Killer bugs, because for some odd reason, the fucking devs love letting these survivors run rampant with these bugs, and they can even sometimes last for months. The gin bug.
That shit, oh my god, I cannot describe to you how much I hated that shit when that was a thing. I did a video on it, and people were like, it's a tunneling issue. It's like you are getting punished for trying to win the game fast, but survivors aren't. And then when you like say like, "Hey, this is bullshit," they're like, I really hope they keep this in game." Like there were people saying that the devs did this on purpose as an experiment for tunneling and camping. But it's like, no, people were abusing this shit. People would purposely die on hook and then just fucking boom. Oh, dude, that shit killed me. I hated that. Like, I think I took a break shortly after that because goddamn. Fucking ass burn. All right. Luckily, you're still here. What? Wasn't there 3 gens left? There was 3, right? Can someone in the chat quickly tell me? There was 3, right? I have ears, you know. Yep, there it is again. There it is again. Fucking gen glitch. We had 2 gens, right? Had 2 gens left. Fucking gen glitch. I love it. I love this game. It's so much fun. You fucking called it. I hate this fucking game. I hate this fucking stupid ass bullshit ass game, dude.
And I can tell you from experience, that shit was actually what made me hate DBD. Especially for how long it fucking lasted.
Yeah, it lasted a while. And that's the thing I hate. I'm sorry if I'm pausing a lot. That's the thing I fucking despise. Is people who are like, "Oh my god, Reaper, they'll change it. They'll change it." What happened after they fixed the gen bug? There was, what was it, Auto Haven? That the map was completely busted. Do you guys remember that? Like, there was a section of map that you could just fall through. It was just like no texture, no nothing, and you could just fall through it. And survivors found a way to abuse that. I have a video. I think it's a members only. I have a video about that. Like, bro, they can't get anything right. They can't consistently keep it right. She gonna use that? Fuck. Dude, that's actually bullshit. Like, that they could use that to their advantage. Because we don't spawn in the same place. That's actually hella annoying.
Let's get back to the discussion at hand, which is the community and how fucking god awful they are. Because never in my life...
Have you seen the exploit at Gideon? A bunch of survivors still doing that? Oh, yeah, where they hide. Yeah, again, like that shit. It's like, people will always come to me like, "Reaper, why are you complaining? They'll fix it tomorrow." What do you know? Like, I get it. No game is perfect, but Jesus Christ. Like, this game is the only game that has been absurd with the amount of bugs and shit. It's just, I've never experienced this with any other game. Like, of course, no game's perfect, and there's been glitches and shit like that, but nothing this bad. Consistently.
Video games have I had a community that was so fucking vile and toxic. Especially ones that would send death threats, talk about people's families, dox people, wish death upon infants. Which
That's wild work. That's wild work. God damn.
Reason is a thing. Going to people's Steam profiles and hoping their significant others cheats on them.
Yeah, he's referring to me. He's referring to me because that actually happened to me. Long story short, if you guys haven't seen it, it's a video where, yet again, survivors give me the win because they're trying to body block. They're trying to body block a person that I was tunneling because what was that, like, what, 2 gens left? They all died, and what started that conversation was a survivor said, "I bet you never felt love before." And I said, "I just got engaged," because it was true. So he went on my Steam profile and he said, "I hope your wife cheats on you, you cringe loser." Like, what is wrong with you? I actually think it's hilarious, but Jesus Christ.
You're such a loser.
Here it is.
Bet you've never felt love. Tunnel Camp Slug.
So here we have it. They posted this on my Steam page, and yeah, tunneled and slugged, cringe a loser, wife gonna cheat on you.
Like, seriously, bro? Are you that much of a fucking loser? Telling people to kill themselves and all sorts of fucked up and degenerate
I've done
shit
that
like
before.
All because you killed them in a game where you're supposed to kill people. That's how you make people not like your community. Not because people tunnel and slug and all this other bullshit. That is that.
No, I'll still lose, and people will talk mad shit. You don't have to win or lose. It doesn't matter what you do in this game. People will talk mad shit because they're miserable in this game. If you're miserable in this game, why are you playing it? One of them was angry at me for not being angry enough because I lost. Wait, what? This is like reverse salt? Why are you happy? No matter what you do as killer, even if you lose, sometimes survivors will be upset.
Now look, I'm not saying everyone in the community is like this, but I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really met someone who just texts me GG and goes about their day. But do you want to know what I get instead? I get complaining, whining, bitching, and fucking moaning, bro. Yep. And if I'm unlucky, goddamn death threats. You know what? Let's move on, or we'll be here for fucking ever.
Yeah.
Now on to point 3. Because look at what we have here. The big old 3. The one who holds all the Infinity Stones. The dealer of the decks. The decider of fates. I bring you, sadly, the dumb fucking devs. These guys can't keep their head out their own fucking asses.
It just... Awesome frame to stop on again. Jesus Christ. Anyway... Yeah, it would. I gotta hold on. I gotta move on from that frame. I can't focus. Yeah, it would just seem like there. I get it. Every game has their problems, but Jesus Christ, like, can we like not fix? I said this yesterday. It seems like with the devs, they take one step forward, but then go 2 steps back. With every problem they fix, they break something else, and it's like, and it's consistent. I understand. I'll keep saying it. I understand a game not being perfect for sure. That's every single game, but good lord,
best company to rely on, especially when they got an awesome track record, such as, but not limited to, selling NFTs, floppy games,
I haven't
voice
ever played
actor
those.
controversies.
I heard a lot of that.
To people who only blow smoke up their little asses. Being petty when it comes to criticism.
I remember that. If you guys don't know, what's his name, Dowsey, he like criticized one of the devs for like them saying something about like how DBD is like hockey, but yeah, they took away his Twitch shirts for that.
Their "we'll fix it later" approach to everything, to finally their alleged hiring processes. Check this shit out. But hey, ignore everything I showed you and told you today. Go get on Dead by Daylight. Enjoy your buggy matches, especially with those half-assed chapters and those barely
Houndmaster
thought out maps. Because this company's great. All because this company is one you can trust to promise a great kingdom. But all you end up with is a turd fucking castle. I'd rather take a dive into rusty needles covered in shit. I trust a lobotomized monkey more to shave my balls than I do with behavior making any future projects. I would rather have Clown gas me with this fart so I go blind from pink eye than see another DBD original killer. Here's a fucking idea. How about add my dog's balls as the next killer? His power would be testicular tackle. You know,
testicular tackle, bro. That kills me.
What? Fuck this shitty game and fuck you, behavior.
All right, there it is. Final thoughts. He's spitting facts, 100%. The shit was hilarious. Please do me a huge favor and subscribe to him. He's genuinely a funny dude. He streams like all the time, so yeah, definitely check him out. Yeah, at the end of the day, he's spitting facts. If the devs would consistently keep this game fixed and not make it like a buggy shit show, if they can just refrain from doing all that, then I'll love DVD like I did in 2018.